Point deduction.
Welcome to Point Deduction. I'm John Upton here with Guapo Maresca, and we're joined today by an old favorite coming out of retirement. It is Monstra, Javier Mora, joining us today. Javier, great to have you on the show. Nice to see you again. You're back.
I'm back.
What brought you? You just had a fight down in Mexicali, and second round knockout?
Yes, sir.
Nice. How'd it feel? Was there any rust going into the ring, or are you good to go?
There was a lot of rust, but we put in a lot of work. So
Yeah.
I felt good. The head movement was good. The weight wasn't where we wanted it to be, but we're getting there.
Where's your weight right now?
Making it happen. I weigh 299 pounds.
He's joking. What do you really weigh?
Something less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's good enough.
Okay.
So, Monstra, what coaxed you out of retirement? Is there, is something, burning deep inside of you? Are there unfinished? It seems like there was an unfinished storyline here.
Yeah. Besides all the drama I've been through, that's a lot of personal stuff, but I see the heavyweight division right now wide open. Unfortunately for me, earlier in my career, I was not there mentally, for personal reasons again, but I'm back.
Nice.
Hopefully I can make a lot of noise.
Nice. I know toward the end of your career, you were taking, fights on short notice, halfway around the world. That's not easy to do.
It's not easy. It's not smart career-wise, but, you got to do what you got to do. And unfortunately, I got the ugly side of the stick. But
there's another side.
Yeah.
we're going to turn the page, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, doing it right this time, huh?
Yes, sir.
So what's your game plan to get to that? You had one fight in Mexicali. Where do you see yourself going from here, in short term and long term?
Short term is getting right. You know what I mean? Being right for each and every fight. Long term, get that belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either belt, as long as it says world champion on it, that's what I would like. That's what I need, because I seen a lot of these cats that wear the same belt, and it's like, but it is what it is, and a lot of people say it's better to be lucky than to be good. So, but
It's better to be lucky and good.
And make your own luck.
Yeah, and make your own luck. And for the first time in a long time, Klitschko was your only champion for a long time. You had to wait in line. There'd be two guys who get a title shot a year. Now you have, basically, Tyson Fury just got stripped of 2 titles. They're wide open. You have the other champions are, why am I drawing Anthony Joshua in England. I see him as the most dangerous of the group. And Deontay Wilder as the other one, who he's somebody style-wise for you that might not be, you could present some problems for him. You'll be in his face, and he's not going to be able to sit back and just throw jabs and keep you outside. There's no way a jab's going to keep you outside if you're coming forward and doing what you want to try to do. So, you're in a good position. There's 4 world titles, all separate at this point, instead of one guy to have to wait for.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunities are there, and he couldn't have picked a better time to get himself back into the mix, to be honest with you. You took the right time off, and now you came back at the exact right time, if you look at it like that. So maybe that's part of your good luck already.
Yeah. All right, this is not your first time in front of the spotlights. You were on what was it? The greatest sports
The best damn
sports show ever. How was that?
it was cool. The only shit was that I couldn't cuss.
What?
You know what I mean?
So you pretty much said nothing then? Because that's all you do
I
is cuss.
said,
You just smiled the whole time? Because I
Yeah.
can't imagine a conversation. If he gets through a sentence without a bad word in it, it's a miracle. So you probably just sat there quietly.
yeah. There was a lot of quietness.
Yeah. So how do you feel right now? You're training as good as ever. You're losing weight. What's your goal? What's your ideal weight eventually? When you get to that world title fight, what are you gonna weigh?
240.
240. What was your in your first time around? What was the weight you fought at that was most comfortable?
240.
240. Okay, so that's
245.
all right. That's perfect. You'll see where you land, and that's where you're gonna be. Doesn't matter, and you'll be strong. I'm sure you won't lose any strength. You'll be a little faster. You'll be way more dangerous. You'll have stamina, everything else. He's dangerous for anybody out there.
Do you feel like your style has changed at all because of the layoff? Are you boxing more? Are you moving differently? Do you have more power? Is there anything different this time around than you had before?
Unfortunately, I got a lot of bad habits, and I obviously ain't James Lights Out Tony. I got a lot of bad habits from him.
You trained with him for quite a while, right?
Yes, I was his chief sparring partner or what have you, and I've gone back to the basics. You know what I mean? The heart's still there, which is you need. A lot of huevos. And
that you got.
Yes, that's not. That's
I don't think anybody's gonna argue that. Yeah, I don't
that's
think
never
going to
be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
But like I said, I've gone back to basics, like keeping my hands up. You know what I mean? And
I got a little bit of feedback from people that were at the fight, that were able to see the fight, and the consensus is absolutely that you have the skills. It was rust. And you were a little stiff because of that, but as time goes on, I have not heard anyone say otherwise than you're going to be a main player in a heavyweight division as long as you get the rust off and keep working like you are. And did you feel stiff? That was the thing I got from everybody. I'm not sure exactly what they mean by stiff. You have any idea what the hell they're talking about? He said he has the power, but he looks stiff.
It wasn't so much about being stiff. I believe it was just turning it on, you know what I mean? When to turn it on, because, it was like I was moving, but it's like, okay, I'm tired of moving or, just boxing around. Get it over with, you know what I mean? Bring the heat, bring the pressure, and sure enough, I turned it up and got that W.
And the guy, and I'll tell you right now, I hear from everybody that's telling me as well, the guy came to fight, number one, he has 2 knockout wins and has never been stopped. So he was absolutely a dangerous guy, and and you did get hit a little bit looking at your eye, right? So so you took some shots. People said you walked through his shots, and he does have a lot of power. And I don't see what's missing. It's just going to be a matter of getting your timing back, and just maybe a little bit lose a little more weight if you even feel that. If you're strong and can move, you got to just know where you feel comfortable for you, and you fight at that weight. There's no reason to set a goal probably of 240. If you feel great at 255 and you're strong and you don't get any faster at 240, why starve yourself? You'll know. Only he will know how he feels good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? You're going to take a little time off after this first fight, and then when can we expect you to see you? When can we expect to see you in the ring next?
I took approximately 0 time off. I'm working with some new people, and they're like, "Okay, I'll see you tomorrow morning." What? But like I said, I'm gonna be back in the gym. Hopefully, we could do something in December, and stay consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Training, fighting. Looking good.
Oh.
So
113%, right?
Yes, sir. 113. Just in case you guys don't know.
Get that? Anybody get that?
Do you have a website yet? We could. I'm sure that you put those shirts on the website. You'll make some sales.
We can look. Well, there'll be a shirt. I'm sure of that. And then you could just look at his Facebook page. He's always on there and gets a lot of activity.
Okay.
He's almost as bad as Paul Benke and myself.
All right.
Better looking. Easier to look at.
That's not what Paul Benke said when he was here, but
yeah, we'll see on that one. Okay, well, we look forward to your next fight. Will you join us after the next one? Give us another status update. We'd like to track you all the way through up to a championship belt.
Most definitely, man. Thank you all.
All right.
For the love. What's up?
All right, that's another episode of Point Deduction. I'm John Upton. That's John Maresca. And we're here with Monstra. And we'll see you next time.
Point Deduction.